Today we are at Cool Springs Restaurant in Dover, and joining me is Dennis Forbes, who is the owner. Dennis, thank you for having me today.
Well, thank you for having me.
Not a problem. From what I understand, you've kind of had a long history in the restaurant business. Can you tell me how you got started?
My next door neighbor when I was a kid owned a couple of restaurants, and following him into the restaurants, I started working at these restaurants as a teenager, and then just working my way through school and college was in restaurants, and it just was a passion of mine, and it's stuck with me. June 30th of this year will be 30 years that I've been an independent restaurant owner.
Wow, it's incredible. Can you tell me about this restaurant specifically?
This is our seafood restaurant, which we started 15 years ago. It's just a simple dinner house. We deal with all kinds of fresh fish. We generally have 7 varieties of fish every night. But most people, if they may not realize that we focus on fish, but we also have prime rib, steaks, pork, pastas. There's a little bit of something for everyone, and we put the same passion in everything, the beef, as we do the fish.
We were talking about kind of where you get your meat from, how you use local places. Can you tell me about that as well?
Restaurant 55, we deal with a local market, Witt Brothers, who they grind our beef for us every morning and make our proprietary blends of sausage and things like that also.
How long have you guys been around at this location here?
Well, this location, we're actually in our 16th year with Cool Springs, and Restaurant 55's in its 5th year.
And could you just tell me what would be your favorite dish that you have at Cool Springs Restaurant?
Okay. That's a hard one. I mean, I'm a big favorite. My tuna is one of my favorites, absolutely. And we bring in the sushi grade tuna, and we sear it and just eat it, and that's the way to do it.
One last thing, can you tell us the location of these restaurants here?
Okay, well, we're actually outside of Dover. We're south of Dover. It's State Street, which is kind of in the country a little bit, away from Dover, but it's not hard to find. It's very accessible from Route 1, either in all directions, coming from north, south. You just get on State Street and go south.